What the hell is going on in Australia? For me, I've been saying it, and I've been saying it. I think I have videos, like multiple videos. I even talked about it in my Hong Kong video. And then I'll say throughout other videos, and now I'm saying it again. Hong Kong 2019 warned us. Straight warned us. Like, Australia is basically a police state at this point. And using everything in the name of public health, safety. You can't get rid of a virus. You're not going to be virus free. It's a virus. You have to learn how to live with it. It has over a 99% survival rate, and that's about it. You just learn to live with it. It's going to become like the common cold, the flu. You learn to live with it. But to have these, tyrannical, crazy lockdowns that don't have any data to prove that they work is ridiculous. They had a guy who had COVID. He left his apartment. He sneezed in an elevator at night that he was at by himself. And they had like a manhunt for him. The medical director's out here calling for him, saying he's the worst of the worst. Really? Worse than murderers? Rapists? Child molesters? This is the worst of the worst. A guy that left who had COVID and sneezed in an elevator by himself. This is the same government that's sitting here killing dogs because of COVID. This is the same government that is literally sitting here doing these crazy lockdowns. You have to show an ID, a Q card, and your Vax card. You can't even go out and be out because you'll get fined. 18-year-olds hanging out at night all got fined. Show me your papers. Show me your papers. Where have we heard this from? Go back in history and hear it. Show me your papers. Football player. Actually, I think he's soccer, which would be football anyway, but soccer. He went one place. He's under investigation, could do jail time because he said he was going here and his home was there. And they're like, oh, no, that's against the rules. This is what's happening. And I said it, Hong Kong warned us in 2019. And they sit here and people are like, there's no way that cops can do this. Yes, they are. And yes, they can. They're like, oh no, they're like, they can't do this because they can and they will. They will. Point blank. Now you have the military enforcing lockdowns. The citizens have no guns, people. It doesn't make any sense. And parents are releasing their kids to the government and putting little camps to vaccinate these kids. And these kids are screaming freaking bloody murder because they don't want to be injected with shit that their fucking parents are making them do. All because they're listening to the goddamn propaganda that's on television. And they're not thinking for their goddamn selves. You sit here and you lock people up and you put them in front of the television that's just showing one thing all day, 24 hours in a loop to make you believe what is going on. None of this is making any sense. But it's still happening. This is North Korea style. You need papers, show papers to travel? Who does that? North Korea does that. Canada showed us in 2020 what the cops can do. Remember when you couldn't have more than 4 or 5 people in Canada. And they were going into a video of police going into these people's homes because they had more people than that. And we still don't believe that could have happened? I don't understand. Hong Kong police turned on their own people. Undercover cops from Hong Kong said basically they don't need any job. None of this should be newsflash. Difference is you just don't think it will happen to you until it does. And it's complete hysteria. All for what? I already said we're dancing with the devil. But nobody wants to listen. It's going to happen. And I already see Australia rebelling and everything, and good for them. Fight the good fight because this is ridiculous. ridiculous. And all for what? Control. Because we know good and well this ain't about public health at all, period, zip, period. But anyway, that's it. That's my rant on that, because I'm pissed at that. I'm pissed because people really think it can't happen until it does. And now it's here. And then here we go. Anyway, that's it.